Hi guys, once again, this is Alfred from Amassers.com. I'm back to cover this crypto dump and what's next. And we're going to also take a look at some of the things I mentioned in my prior video. Okay, so let's start off with what is going on? Why all of a sudden are we now in just one day back to a neutral zone? There's really only two reasons in my opinion, and I want to play you guys this first clip with this very calm and subdued Rick Santelli. I've been watching this guy since I started trading, and I want you to see his initial reaction to the PPI report that came out today.
We're a couple seconds away, folks, from our July release of the Producer Price Index. Headline number is whoppingly big. Oh, my goodness. Up 0.9%. Up 0.9. And if you strip out food and energy, guess what? It's still up 0.9. Boy, that equals June of 22. You're to March of 22 on the headline to find a bigger number.
Yeah, and as you can see, that guy was really chill, calm, and laid back. Now, let's also look at the second reason, which is our brilliant Scott Bessent, Secretary of Treasury, comes out and he says this.
We've also started to get into the 21st century, a Bitcoin strategic reserve. We're not going to be buying that, but we are going to use confiscated assets and continue to build that up. We're going to stop selling that.
Okay, now, on the other side, what's disappointing about this is two things. One, I think everyone believed there was more than $15 to $20 billion worth of value locked up in Bitcoin. Two, he says he's not going to buy anymore. They're not interested in directly buying Bitcoin. He simply says, well, we don't have any plans to buy right now. And guys were thinking, well, maybe they're going to sell some of the gold certificates and reprice gold, but I didn't include that in the clip. But he also said, no, they're not going to do that either. So these two factors, that in my opinion, is what caused this dump in Bitcoin and really a broader span of crypto on today. Now, let's take a look at some Bitcoin charts and talk about that. I want to start off by pointing out, if you followed me on Twitter, I done a tweet yesterday and I talked about this being our area of resistance, then flipping to the area of support. I do these gray boxes, my market maker zones at the top of the week, and this is the area that I marked off with these gray lines here. And we started the week here, and we're getting to a place where we're ending the week, same area. Okay, so to me this is not really a big deal. Now I want to talk about something else here, which is when guys go and tease the market, first they print here, then they sell off. Okay, the market makers raise the price here. Why do you raise it so much? Because when you start momentum like this, some guys are going to start getting in and they're going to get excited, and then somebody's going to say, wow, this is a new all-time high, and you're going to start FOMOing, and you're way up here. This is the worst time for you to buy. This is above the gray box that I pointed out at the top of the week. And why I call it a market maker zone is because, well, I've never been a market maker, or my quarter century trading on and off has pointed out to me some of the things that I use to make these zones. This is where the market maker is not buying. This is where the market maker is most likely selling. Okay, now when that's the case, if you are buying there and the market maker is selling to you, hey guys, that's all I really have for today, and I hope this has been helpful. If it has been helpful to you guys, we can calm down some of your fears, because essentially we're right back to where we started at the top of the week. And I hope it's helpful. Well, I'll see you guys on the next video. Once again, this is Alfred from Amassers.com. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.